Hello, everybody. Welcome to Popcorn Planet. I'm Andy Signor, and I'm here to share a dirty little secret. That's right. Not tricking you this time, not clickbaiting you. This is a legitimate thing that I feel like not enough people, especially regular everyday people, don't know about. It's about user-generated content. America's Funniest Home Videos and some other big licensors. I'm going to break down what they're actually doing and how they are massively profiting off of your little home movies. It's important to really understand how much a good viral video can actually make you. If you catch something crazy and you load it online, you can monetize that video. If you catch your baby farting at the right time, or say your husband falls on their butt and you got some epic viral, or a bird catches some crazy animal thing, or you're like, oh my God, how did that happen? You have rights, you can own that video, and you can make a lot of money licensing that video. So there are companies out there, when they catch this happening, when they see the virality happening, they will reach out to said filmmakers. There's literally, I know a few of these. I worked at a couple of them, but they will literally look for you to find where you live and try to wine and dine you to get your clip licensed to them for the lowest price. Now, if you're smart, or if your clip is clearly valuable and you're getting multiple offers, you can negotiate a deal. You can negotiate rights. You can negotiate residuals. But for the most part, the bulk of people out there are sending in videos to sites like America's Home Videos and others, and I'm going to show you two to be wary of, and you're giving it to them for free. You're giving it to them for the maybe chance to win $100,000 on America's Funniest Home Videos, which if you ever watch the show, you know is nearly impossible. It's almost impossible to win that show. It is such a random popularity contest based on whatever clips you're up against that there's no guarantee you will ever see a dime. They're selling this on, you'll be promoted, you'll be all over the internet. Wrong. You are going to be stolen lots and lots of money. Let's break this down. The reason this came about because I saw America's Funniest Home Videos, which is still out there, mind you, and it just now got licensed on Disney Plus because I guess ABC has the license. And if you notice in Disney Plus, America's Funniest Home Videos is now streaming on Disney Plus. And now they're doing a special at-home edition for ABC on Sunday, May 17th because of the Bud Light. We can't say the other word here because they trick it. Everyone's trying to do a special programming, but because now everyone's doing these, at-home videos, these creative things as people are being creative at home, there are more and more videos coming in that are like smart to take advantage of the theme and show, look, everybody's at home, everybody's doing crazy things. But it's very important to understand what happens when you submit to America's Funniest Home Videos, because they're making this show for profit. This special, from everything I've read, is not for charity. It's not for the nurses. They're doing this for profit for ABC to shine light on the fun and amazing ways people have found to pass the time while home. We found remarkable videos we wanted to share because, home or not, everyone could use a few extra laughs. Guys, let's really dig in deeper to what this means. So when you watch America's Funniest Home Videos, you have to step back and think, how many years has this been in operation? I remember as a kid in the 90s, people would submit the home videos. There wasn't really an internet. There wasn't another way. So for years, people would just send their clips to them. They were quietly building this arsenal and a library to get the rights to things. And then as the internet started happening, they created the websites, etc. So now they have an unsurmountable amount of clips that they own. They own these clips. And so they're figuring out, what do we do with all these clips we own? They were on an episode of America's Home Videos, but now what? Well, guess what? There's a million properties out there that want to buy and license those clips. There's a restaurant I went to the other day that literally just surfs through, fails and stuff. There are other Facebook brands. There are everywhere around the world wants to have licensed good UGC, user-generated content. And you can make money off of it by licensing it. And if it's something really good, brands will come and pay. Say, hey, we need to license a couple cool fails. Do you have a library we can look at? Enter Fishbowl Media. So guys, America's Funniest Home Videos is actually, the clips are created through a Fishbowl Worldwide Media. This is how they look to mine AFV's massive video library. Now, remember, this is an article they did to Gloat back in 2013. We're digging down a little deeper to get sort of the backstory of what this really does. Because some of you may know this, and you might be like, Andy, duh. but I don't think a lot of you do. And so they basically explain in this article back in 2013 of just how they need to find other ways by creating other YouTube channels, Petsami, Cute Win Fail. They had a bunch of YouTube channels at the time. They were trying to make more revenue off of their clips that they've already shown on America's Funny Videos, or ones that didn't make it, or making montages to make it. All told, these slapstick snippets have garnered over 130 million views on YouTube. Guys, I promise that's a lot of revenue, especially if they have a high CPM. Plus, you got your brand revenue, you got your ABC revenue, all of this stuff. Money, 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 money. They also work with other brands to try and help them come in. They're teaming with I don't know how Full Screen's doing these days, but they're a network that brings in other YouTube channels. And so they sort of make a deal, like have these other YouTubers like Black Nerd Comedy, Devin Supertramp, to produce original videos using the clips so they can own and sell new versions of America's Home Videos. All of this has just been happening so they can sell. Here's an important one. It's the first time we actually put everything on a platform, is what Fishbowl happened in 2013. So basically they created a video licensing library to make its vast catalog of amateur videos available for use in feature films, internet marketing, national TV campaigns, and even live events and trade shows. Gersh described the business as the home video equivalent of Getty Images, which sells stock images and footage, which is interesting because some Getty Images photographers actually get paid on the work and get residuals. We'll get back to that. It's the first time that we've actually put it into a platform as opposed to the way it's been handled over the course of time, which is Brand X needs a clip for their baby commercial. They call us, then we license that clip. Now they can obviously offer a vast library of clips to multiple brands to try and get them to buy it. And they've been doing it for years. The duo launched in 2010, assembled this team, which made Fishbowl. They have sold several original series of web and television, including series to Yahoo, VH1, Bravo, and obviously all the same time began the process of exploiting America's Funniest Home Videos' massive catalog of videos, which grows by 3,500 new submissions a week for the web. Guys, they're making 3,500 clips a week by just having that show out there. That show is syndicated. It's everywhere. It's like, submit your videos. Come chance for the win a lottery and submit us your videos. This is the biggest scam going out there, and no one understands it. And people are just shooting videos left and right. They want to be seen on TV. They do not understand the value of what their videos are worth, and this brand is exploiting that. Good on them, but I want to make sure people are aware. So this is what happened. So anyway, this goes in and sort of shows the show's earliest days, the production company would now receive 30 mailbags of Dave filled with VHS tapes. Now, 40% of them come through mobile upload or smartphones. So you get the idea. You understand now what I'm trying to get at. They have a huge library of people who are basically donating them clips on the guise of maybe winning money and a free T-shirt. That's literally what they say in their Facebook. You can win a T-shirt and get rich and be famous. Is how they sell it to you. So let's really go through it. So when you go to the website. And you go to America, so there's a bunch of them. But if you like right here, they're on their homepage. You can upload your video, which says here, like if you're on this page, you must have found you must have a funny video you want on the show. And boy, do we want it. Not only could your video be seen by millions, you may also have the chance to win over $100,000. Ooh, I'm going to upload my clip. So you go to AFE, you go there. They're in the 30th season. Look, it's Carlton's now hosting it. Let's upload our video, shall we? Let's upload a video. Okay, we're going to call this Go F Yourself. Okay, this is the video I'm going to submit. You should pay people for their videos. Okay, and now I'm going to choose, I don't know, let's give them one. Okay, fine. I have a lot in my video. This is clearly like I messed up on the opening of the video. It's 9 seconds long. Great. We're going to submit this video. Success. Your video has been uploaded. Now let's get to the nitty gritty. All right, I'm not going to fill all this out in info, but I just wanted to show you how this works. So now you enter all your information, your mailing address, your city, your state, your zip, and then you got this little sliver. You see this little sliver here that they don't want you to go too big. They don't want it to go too big, but it's all there. And look how small, and you sort of just look like, oh, no big deal. this is a massive document. So it's really hard to read here. So I did the due diligence. I copied it exactly and I pasted it here in a Google Doc so we can really go through it together and understand what's going on. Let's zoom in and really make sure you guys are understanding what you're signing up for when you give a video to America's Funniest Home Videos or any of these licensings, which we're going to go through. But here's the terms of use. You're agreeing to these terms of use, yada, yada, yada. This is you agree that disputes, this is now you can't sue them. They're saying no matter what, you can't, you have to go to no arbitration. It's between you and them, blah, blah, blah. So you can't even sue them. You are granting perpetual royalty-free exclusive worldwide grant of rights. That basically means everything. They get it forever. They never have to pay you a dime. They get it across worldwide, and they can do whatever they want with it. They own it outright forever. They can use it to affiliates. They can use it to other sites. They can put it in other websites, other shows. You have granted them to do whatever they want with your video. Now, listen, that might sound like, well, yeah, sure, I want it to be on the show. This includes forms of home video, DVDs, recording, post banners, pre-banners, PlayStation ad, all new media, future technologies, all forms of television throughout the universe in perpetuity, in all graphic publicity, promotion relating to all blah, 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 blah. You guys get the idea. For further to your foregoing, grants you a limited, non-transferable, non-commercial, personal use of the license and the content. So therefore, you also lose your rights to the video. So once you give it, you cannot then put it or sell it or do anything else with it. You now can't even sell it to anybody else because you gave it to them for free. How screwed up is this? This deal is abominable. This is horrific, and someone needs to step up. We need to start spreading this story out there because there's so many innocent people out there just getting scammed by America's Funniest Videos. Disney, you're doing this. You should offer them a better deal on their clips. If their clips go viral, if their clips are getting brand deals, they should have the chance to get more residuals, just like an actor would, anybody else. Or you should at least grant a fee for all videos. This is not okay to be getting these videos that you can make hundreds of thousands of dollars on the guise of you'll be seen by millions. This is a crock, guys, and I'm glad I get to finally sort of expose this because this isn't right. If you go through this whole contract, you'll see it. 21 pages of rules and stuff that you can't. But again, it's just important to sort of you guys go look for it yourself. Go up to AFI, try and submit a video, and you can learn. But I want to make sure you just even at the very end. This is a legal document. You agree that subject to the terms herein, you are exclusively transferring all your rights in this submitted content to the producer of America's Funniest Home Videos, its parents, its affiliates, and or assigns in perpetuity in all media throughout the universe. There can be no doubt. No one can come and say, well, I didn't understand the content. Dude, literally, all you have to do is fill this information out and they assume you read it all. And it's hard to read in there, let's be honest. They make it and design it so it's hard to read. When you go to the site, look, it's not even on the page. You have to, oh, there it is. And don't miss out on a laugh. And so you're like, yeah, whatever, some rules, legal. But this is a legal document. Submit. And then once you click that button, once you put your information, you click that button, you give them your video, that video is no longer yours. It is theirs. How screwed up is that? That's so screwed up. I can't believe they're getting away with this. But they're not the only ones out there. Let's call another one out. You guys may have, I don't know if you've ever heard of Jukin Media. But Jukin Media is the one that honestly is out there a lot. And they are the leading global leader in user-generated entertainment. And so I want to make sure people are talking about, because I don't think enough people, like regular people, are talking about Jukin Media. Jukin Media they are ginormous. Their videos are on NBC, Ellen, BBC. I mean, look, it's National Geographic, Disney, blah, 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 blah. This is the company, and I imagine these are some of the people there. Literally, their job is to go and like, they're like bounty hunters for viral videos. They are scouting the internet, trying to find clips to buy and get them for nothing. They will resort to whatever they can. They literally have employees there that are just assigned to have to find videos every day, fails, whatever it is, to get more videos to their database. And so they are similar to a fishbowl in that they have, a huge library, so you can find a certain type of video and then you'll, And so what's interesting though about Jukin, I know, if you negotiate and your video is valuable, you can at least get paid I just know from people who have licensed to them. Now, and I know from similar other companies, some of which not in existence anymore. But this is important to know because even through Jukin, you can go submit. And you may have heard, oh, cool, Jukin can license my videos and get it out there. Awesome. I'm going to submit a video. Great. You go to submit the video, you click on it, and same deal. Blah, 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 blah. And you fill in here's the video URL, here's your name. You click all these things. I have read and agree to the terms of service. The terms of service is just like here's how we deal in our community. So they're hoping you don't click to the second one, which is terms of submission, which by submitting, you then, they're doing the same. It's the same thing. Maybe post on Jukin's websites and other internet channels used in promotion, license, sole discretion regardless of license. Due to licensor, you're granting license to remain valid. Your rights are then remain valid by the exclusive license granted by licensor. Herein shall be now remain and irrevocable. And so it goes in and sort of explains the same deal of what you have here, of just sort of what you're giving it away. License rights defined below. Audiovisual works submitted by licensor include without limitation all intellectual property, images, identifiable characters, and/or individuals, music, sound, blah, 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 blah. All rights depicted and contained therein. All submissions become the sole property of Jukin. You acknowledge that electronic submission of images constitutes your agreement and intent to be legally bound by the terms herein. So again, it's the same deal. You got to go read these legal documents that are giving it to them for nothing. That's the thing. I mean, and this is like Chewbacca Mom, David After Dennis. Now, some of these bigger ones, like I said, when you have like a Chewbacca Mom or David After Dennis, and they're doing well on YouTube or Facebook, and the owner of the clip is actually making money, what happens is you go to a Jukin, as an example, and there's some other ones out there, you go to a Jukin to help them license it. And then Jukin they know, okay, well, this guy's making money off of the residuals. They're not just going to sell it to us for $100, which is usually what they pay, or $50, whatever, or nothing, or a t-shirt. But sometimes, like a David After the Dentist, that video from ages back, or Chewbacca Mom, when she's laughing with the mask on, they are dealt a deal because the way Jukin then slides in is as well, the Today Show, CNN, Ellen, they're all playing the clip. They should be paying you rights. So we will be your go-between and we will license the video for you to those entities and we'll make it right. So they seem like they're there for the creators, but only the big celebrity creators, only the people that have had a video that hit and went viral that they want to then have control over. So therefore it's in the library and then they can, skim off the top of a deal, a brand deal that they make with a commercial, a network, a TV show, what have you. But the problem is Jukin then in the meanwhile, while they do that, and I have no problem with that. I think that's smart. I can understand why a clip person might want to license a deal with that. You just got to be careful. Make sure you talk to a lawyer or someone, a manager who has your best interest to ensure you're getting the best deal, because these deals sometimes are never in the creator's favor. The content is king. All these companies know it. If your video is good, make sure you're getting paid for it. Make sure you still own it. Make sure you control it. They are merely a conduit and you're giving them a percentage to do some work because they're getting paid off your work. To do the work, that's how it should work, but make sure your deal is right. But the problem is Jukin still also goes out and tries to get these little videos, and then the problem is Jukin, Fishbowl, which is Disney, America's Funniest, what they do is then they package them into these deals and they relicense them, sell them to brands, commercials, TV, film. It's a lot of money, guys. There's a lot of money in this, and you can make a lot of money. Now, that's not to say every clip, if you send some dumb clip to them, doesn't mean it's going to make them rich, but you never know. And then you're just adding to their library. The bigger their library gets, the more valuable they are, because then big companies, Pepsi, whoever, want to come in and say, we need clips. All of it's helping to lift them up off the backs of creators who made maybe $50 if they were lucky, or in the case of Fishbowl and America's Funniest Videos, the chance to win $100,000. Guys, this isn't cool. This isn't right. So while they're doing this special for the stay-home edition for AFI at home, which, look, I'm sure it's going to be fun. I would watch it with my kids. I'm going to watch it because I want to see which clips they do, and I want to maybe follow up to see, and you do the homework too, to see which ones do you think they actually paid for? Which ones do you think they licensed and actually took care of? And which ones do you think they just got for nothing and then get to sell ads on and make profit off of during this time of need when they're not even doing it or giving those rights the charitable actions, the money they make on the advertising stuff to a charity right now. I don't know. What do you guys think of this whole topic? Is this something you knew? Is this something you didn't know? Is this something you'd like me to follow up and do more of? Please tell me down in the comments below. And if you're just watching for the first time, please, I got 2 channels you can support. Obviously, this one you know of. You're here. Movie channels and lots of other interesting conversations. Make sure you hit that subscribe, the notification bell. And if you like more stuff about, doing what's right and making sure people are heard, I have another channel. It's called Hugging the Cactus, where I do a lot of fantastic interviews about people who the media won't cover. They don't want to talk to them. Other sides to stories. I would be grateful if you subscribe there as well. Always hit the notification bell on these channels when you want to hear alerts. Thank you guys so much for watching. You can hit me up at Andy Signor down below. Leave a comment, engage if you like this, share this one. This is a story that I think is worthy of sharing. I know more about it. I will happily share more if you guys request it. In the meanwhile, have a safe day out there, everybody, and we'll see you soon. Bye.